Outer space is one of the most mysterious and awe-inspiring frontiers that humanity has ever attempted to explore. Stretching beyond the thin blue atmosphere of our planet lies an almost incomprehensible void filled with stars, galaxies, nebulae, and phenomena that challenge everything we think we understand about the laws of physics. Every time we peer deeper into the cosmos, we uncover new questions that push the boundaries of our imagination and scientific knowledge. The sheer scale of outer space is nearly impossible for the human mind to fully grasp. The observable universe alone spans roughly 93 billion light-years in diameter, and light itself, traveling at approximately 300,000 kilometers per second, can take billions of years to cross from one edge to the other. Our own Milky Way galaxy contains somewhere between 100 billion and 400 billion stars, and the Milky Way is just one of an estimated 2 trillion galaxies scattered across the observable universe. These numbers are so vast that they blur into abstraction, yet each of those stars could potentially host its own system of planets, moons, and other celestial bodies. One of the most fascinating aspects of space is how hostile and unforgiving it truly is. In the vacuum of space, there is no air to breathe, no atmospheric pressure to keep your body intact, and temperatures can swing from hundreds of degrees above zero in direct sunlight to hundreds of degrees below zero in shadow. Radiation from the sun and distant cosmic sources bombards everything that lacks the protection of a magnetic field or thick atmosphere. Despite all of this, humanity has found ways to survive out there, even if only temporarily, through remarkable feats of engineering like the International Space Station, which has been continuously inhabited since the year 2000. Our exploration of space began in earnest during the mid-20th century with the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, in 1957, and just 4 years later, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to orbit the Earth. The United States responded with the Apollo program, which culminated in Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walking on the surface of the Moon in 1969. These achievements were monumental not just for science and technology, but for the collective human spirit, proving that we could leave our home planet and venture into the unknown. Since those early days, robotic missions have taken exploration far beyond what crewed missions have achieved. The Voyager probes, launched in 1977, have traveled beyond the boundary of our solar system and into interstellar space, still transmitting data back to Earth after more than 4 decades. Mars rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance have rolled across the Martian surface, analyzing soil samples and searching for signs of ancient microbial life. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in late 2021, has delivered breathtaking images of distant galaxies, star-forming regions, and exoplanet atmospheres with unprecedented clarity. Black holes represent some of the most extreme objects in the universe. Formed when massive stars collapse at the end of their life cycles, these objects possess gravitational pulls so intense that not even light can escape once it crosses the event horizon. In 2019, scientists captured the first direct image of a black hole's shadow in the galaxy Messier 87. Confirming decades of theoretical predictions and opening an entirely new chapter in astrophysics. There is also the tantalizing question of whether we are alone. Scientists estimate that there could be billions of Earth-like planets in habitable zones throughout our galaxy alone. Projects like the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence have been scanning the skies for decades, listening for signals that might indicate the presence of other civilizations. While we have yet to find definitive proof, the discovery of organic molecules on Mars, water plumes on Saturn's moon Enceladus, and subsurface oceans on Jupiter's moon Europa suggest that the building blocks of life may be far more common than we once believed. Outer space continues to call to us, not just as scientists and explorers, but as a species driven by curiosity and the desire to understand our place in the cosmos. Every mission launched, every photograph captured, and every data point collected brings us one step closer to answering the profound questions that have followed humanity since we first looked up at the night sky. The universe is vast and largely unknown, and that is precisely what makes it so extraordinary.